How are we doing, everybody? So this is a proper live stream, by the way. If you've been watching me about a minute ago, set everything up. That was because I was just figuring it all out. So my official first one's going to be tomorrow, proper one. Do you know what I mean? Just is sort of just cracking about, just having a bit of fun. So I should be. I'm just going to double check. Um. Channel. So yeah, I am live on Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube and Twitch at the moment, which is pretty cool. For some reason it's not coming up. Oh, hang on, that's a different stream. Yeah, channel. And I should have asked this a live reaction. Yeah, so there we go. Right, so we are on both of them. Right, so yesterday we just wait for it to come back in. What's going on? Right, so yesterday we what I did was I went around and I fertilised all my fields, which is that is annoying. My repeat. That's better. So I fertilised all my fields. So what I did was I've so I've done like all the stuff you need to do in regards to the fields. So I've limed the fields. I've done the this thing, cultivator. That's the one. On the fields, I sprayed the fields with this. So this is kind of what you've got to do every time if you want to get like you know what I mean, the 100% bonus. If you don't, then if you don't do that, then you won't get the 100% bonus. As simple as that. So I now need to seed every field. Now I've been growing a lot of wheat, but this time I'm not going to grow any wheat whatsoever. What I'm going to do is just grow canola. Apparently canola is quite an it's easy. I know it's easy because I've grown it. Apparently it's worth more. Apparently it's a good way to actually get some money going in. Damn tractor. Damn you. So apparently it's a good way to get some money going in, so we're going to try this for a season. Basically, just try it for a season. Every field with canola. If it don't work, then every field is going to go wheat, because I seem to get a better yield out of wheat, and I seem to get a better sort of stuff out of wheat. I'm not, so I am going to just turn my streaming thing down actually though. I'm throwing it out. More options. It's getting thrown out at like p, but 720. So I think we're having a few problems in that light stream, but it doesn't look too bad. Oh, that's much better on the light stream now. Right, so yeah, the light stream software seems alright, but I don't think it's the best at the moment. It's the free one, so do you know what I mean? What do you expect for now? I can stream to YouTube and what's it? So I think it's pretty cool. But like, I've gone round on that. Canola. Apparently you do well with the canola. So once I've done every field, I've got to roll at every field. Why are you not doing it? No, he's doing it. So he's gonna just change the view. So I've now set him going, and I've got my nice fancy cedar, and it's like 15, so it's like 3 o'clock, thereabouts. So I should be picking up chat from. No, I don't pick up chat from YouTube. So if you guys on YouTube, if there is anybody watching, hello to you guys. I'll have to put a separate chat thing up on you. Yeah, there's the chat. I'm just going to turn the sound down. Sound down. Right, so that's that. Yeah, don't pick it up, but it does pick it up from Twitch, so yeah. Right. Hello to my one viewer. How are we all doing? From what I can see. So basically, I'm just gonna grow canola, the entire lot, the fields, all canola. Reason being is because with the barley and all that, you gotta get straw and it takes time and it's harder work. Basically, it's harder work to do, but you do get better rewards, but it is harder to do in that respect. So yeah, like I said, my official live stream is tomorrow, a proper one, but the official first one is tomorrow. But I just thought I'd just set everything up, get everything sweet, do a quick stream with it on. I did one the other day, but I didn't have my camera set up, I didn't have the right sort of thing. The laptop needs raising up because it's on my laptop camera and things like that. At the moment, so I've just hid the chat. And the reason why I've hid the chat is because, well, I haven't got proof from that. Right. So he's now gonna what's it? So there you go. Yield bonus so far 72%. So when you roller it, and so I'm at 72% at 50% fertilized. If you look there, we're 50% fertilized, so we don't have the 100% fertilizer on it. We'll only get the 100% fertilized by halfway through the season. Well, I think once we've done this, I can't remember, but we're at 72% yield bonus. Once we've rolled it, that should go up, and then by the end of the growing season, it should be at 100% yield. The yields should if you've done everything right, the yields should go up. It should be 100%. It might not be. It's going to make me look stupid, I know. But it needs rollering every year. Just roller them every year. That's what I say. So we're planting out, as you can see, planting out nice and early, 1st of August, and that's simply it. So we'll probably get some contracts going as well. So this is a cultivating contract. So I can literally just hire the equipment, get the guy drive the guy over, and then there's $2,000 or whatever it is, euros or whatever. This is a harvesting one, so this is carrots. So this will absolutely. That one's going to be that'll be hard work. What's this one? Harvesting to the harvest, so it goes to the market. I can't remember what that is. Can't remember. Okay, but you know that's 6,000, so we'll probably end up doing that later. I won't do it today. On this date, on this farming date, basically, because that one's going to take a while, and I might run out of time. It's oats, might take a while. I can't remember if oats takes a while. I haven't, to be honest, I don't even think I've done oats. Harvesting, so that goes to the break again. See, what we're harvesting, parsnips. That's probably going to take a while as well. So these ones that are going to take a while, like this, red beet, so that's beetroot, or something like that. So yeah, right. So basically, once you've harvested, because I've just harvested, and I'll just show you here, down here. So where it goes to finances, yeah, I've got no money. No changes in the games or real life. It's as simple as that, isn't it? So canola 29,000 litres, and in November it's worth 2,000 and odd. I don't think that's per litre. I think that's like per. I don't know what that is per, because there's no sort of scale to tell you. You know what I mean? It's a bit weird. Yeah, but for the wheat, 88,000 litres, which is a bit strange. Why it's in litres and not tons or all like that. But you know, so that is so that's only worth that's 1,000 and odd. So if I got this out of 29,000 out of 2 fields, so I reckon I'll get more money from that. But we'll see. So if you, like I say, just want to give us a follow and a like and all that, either on the YouTube or on Twitch, then more than, you know, that'd be, really help us out, really help the channel out, things like that, and just help us grow a little bit. At the moment, yeah, it's powered by Lightstream, costs 2 things. Looking to get that watermark removed soon, and stuff like that, basically. Could do with a better bloody chair as well. But actually, the laptop on a stand would be nice. I've got a table here, so I could put it on there. We're kind of all set up now, and it's kind of working. So. Kind of all working. So there we are. Yep. Right. so yeah. So since it's all working, yeah, probably should channel on. Yep. Yep. Favorite Twitch. Yep, done. So we'll just get you video and favorite. Channel. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to be changing my banner as well. So, you know, just changing my banner on YouTube and that. So, like I say, if you are watching, welcome. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, a follow on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. Be grateful. So yeah, like I said, we're just fertilising. Well, we're not fertilising. We're just seeding our crops at the moment. I'm just going to put it onto the map, see where we're doing. Yep, as you can see, there we are. We're in field 2 at the moment, and like I say, just planting out for the next season. So all the fields with the green numbers are mine. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 at the moment. They are mine. Now, yeah. So like I say, we're just planting and away we go. But yeah. So welcome if you've just joined and everything. Yeah. Like, comment, share, and all that. But yeah. Right. So. Yeah, I've got a pretty cool planter. This is like, not planter, a seeder. It's one of the more expensive ones, but you can put fertilizer down with it as well. So it's kind of, that's why you know what I mean. Get better yield basically. You can get a much better yield if you're putting fertilizer down with it. You get a better yield. So just to show you that, this field 2, started off as field 3 in regards to the same spec. So it says fertilise 50%. So this one at the moment now is fertilise 50%, but my yield bonus is 72. Yes, it needs roller in. That will take it up above what, and up to hopefully I get 100%. Hopefully. You gotta make sure you just spray them and stuff like that. But I got 100% on one of my fields last season, sorry. So we'll see how it goes again. See how it goes. Yeah. So just give us a follow, people. If you don't mind, or a like. That would be pretty cool. So like I say, we're just planting. So what I'm going to do is probably get some contracts going. Probably not that one. Probably just some easy ones. So that'll be quick and easy, that one. We'll accept that. Yeah. So we'll borrow the items. Okay. And we'll go there. Start with engine. Get back in the car. Start the engine. That one's gonna be. This is gonna be a good one. I get it. It's a bit late to start doing these in the day on the game, but it is pretty cool. So we've got the big mower on. So we'll just change view. And we'll just zoom to the field as fast as we can, and we'll get this mower going. So I am going to set the AI. Oh, that thing is heavy on the back. So I am going to set the AI to do it. I'm not going to do it. The AI is going to do it. But for these contracts, this is the best thing about it, you see. So what you can do is literally just take the AI, take the items, borrow the items, take them straight to the field. There we go, mow that, and then the AI will do it, and there's like 9 grand for you. Do you know what I mean? And you can set 3 of these contracts going at once. So bale wrapping, I'd have to do that. You know what I mean? Myself, the AI won't do that. The AI won't do baling either. Cultivating, the AI will do it. Cultivating the AI will do that, and cultivating the AI will do that. So what you can do is, if you're going to take 3 contracts, get that one, borrow the items, then accept these 3 contracts, but not borrowing the items on the 2 contracts, and use that one cultivator to do the lot. And it'll save you some money, because you won't be hiring everything. So yeah, I literally, like I say, I just pick out the ones that give me the lowest money. It's as simple as that. And I know it sounds a bit obvious, but you know what I mean. So as you can see, the AI now is making me 9 grand, and it's at 7% making it. So that kind of, it's all right like that. Shit, I'm just gonna take my tablets. Where we go. So the object of the game, in my eyes, is to get your fields, have your fields always 100%, and then obviously make loads of money out of it. What also I've done on the farm. So I'm just going to walk around the farm actually. So this is my farm. I'll just introduce it to you. So it's the starter farm. I'm just going to zoom out. It's the first starter farm on the first map, as you can see. Now there's some other maps you can download, and pretty cool, some of them and things like that. There's one that's actually in England as well, based in England, and it's based on a real place as well. It's actually based on a real place, because if you actually, you know what I mean, it's pretty cool as well, and you can the guy's put a photo down, and he's using the map as the photo. You know what I mean? The photo as the map. It's pretty good actually. Whoever's done that has done really well, and it's a nice bit of work they've done actually. And do you know what I think? They deserve a bit of a shout out, whoever that was. I don't know who it was, but I think they've done well with it personally. It's a really good map. So yeah, when you start, obviously you get a house, and then there's a barn there. So what I did was I literally just went into build mode and sold everything. And when I mean everything, I meant everything I could sell. I even sold one of my tractors, because at the start you didn't need 2 tractors. You just needed one. And then I've bought all this equipment. So I've got a sprayer, spraying on fertilizer, my roller. That's the starter trailer. This one, which is for adding lime and solid fertilizer. So I thought, you know, I'll buy a big one, because then in the future I can, you know what I mean, I can sort of it's there, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's there. So we'll. Sorry about this. Just you know what? Just bye bye that. Right, okay. So yeah, so I just thought, well, I'll buy a big one and then it'll carry me through right to end game, won't it? That was the idea. Baler, no, I got that because we were doing straw and things like that. That was a bit of a waste of money, to be honest. And if I'm going to start doing canola all the time, I'm not going to need that. So I might actually sell that. I could sell that then as well. It is a nice baler though. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the most expensive. It's one of the expensive ones as well. So I wouldn't need that if I'm not going to do it. So this year I'm going to leave them. I'm not going to be using them because I'm growing canola, just 100% canola. I will need that because I got a big one on purpose so that I could do the fields really quick. So these two are potentially I could sell. The tractor, the little tractor, I don't need anymore. And obviously I need the harvester, I need the big tractor, but that's all you're going to need for canola. So for canola you're going to need your big tractor, harvester, the seeder, and the sprayer. And if you want to go to 100% roller, and obviously a trailer, and then so yeah, it's just these two really you wouldn't need for canola. So the baler and the wind thingy bubble. You definitely need jet wash. Wash all your stuff off because it gets really bad. Now these are my greenhouses. So I've got a few greenhouses as you can see here. So you basically just fill them up with water, and they produce your lettuce. Now lettuce are worth an absolute fortune in the winter, and I'm talking a fortune. Now if I fill these two trailers by the winter, right, which as you can see is very possible, I could probably fill it now and probably start filling this third one as well. This one has eggs in at the moment. I could probably sell them eggs now and just have the money. Yeah, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna sell the eggs and use the trailer because I've got some more eggs down bottom. So we'll just take you on a tour of down the bottom. So as you can see, all fields. Yeah, I've got a water tower there. That water tower, it used to be over there. Now on the Xbox, I don't know how to move stuff, but you've just got to delete stuff, demolish it, and get half the money, and then rebuild it. Now, if you could move stuff, it'd be a bit better. But I don't know how to do that. If you can do that, I don't know how to do that. So you know what I mean? Right. So we've got eggs here. Some more eggs. Yeah, if you run over stuff, it doesn't like do out. You know what I mean? So we just refill these. So this trailer is a mod. It's a mod, so I can just refill them easier. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise you've got to load the pallets on to wagons, and that is hard work. I'm saying really hard work. Getting them all straight and that, it's actually easier in real life to load pallets onto a wagon, right? Do you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. It actually is easier in real life. Well, I think so anyway. So yeah, refill. So that should be it now. Let's just have a look. Yep, they're all gone. Right, so what we'll see down here. So yeah, so I've got these windmills down here. Now each one of these windmills at the maximum give you, it's 900. So when in the winter, when it's really windy, it's $900 a month. I've got the big boy over there. He can give you Or 3 to 4 thousand a month, I think. I'd oh, I'd have to look at that. It's a few thousand. Um, so constructions, fences, no, factories. Yep. Let's go generators. So yeah, so why would you do that? Right. So this small one gives you 984 a month when it's in the winter. It'll be in the winter when that does that. And then this one in the winter, at 13,000 a month. It can give you, not that it does, it can. So you know what I mean. It it won't do all in this weather because it's just summer and it's too sunny. So this is where you're going to need sort of solar panels. Now I bought them in hope because what we're going to do, honestly, is build a wind farm. Build a wind farm and then just buy everything. But you know what? It don't work. The green economy didn't even work on a game. That's what I found amusing. That's kind of what I was starting to do, build these. But anyway, I lost loads of money on it and it didn't work. You know what I mean? So anyway, that was like I was starting to do it on it just sort of didn't work. Right. So with these trailers, which are pretty cool, it is a mod. It is a mod. So just that's that. You know what I mean? It just makes the job a lot easier. And I know it sort of defeats the object, but you know. Straighten up. Oh, look at the skills. Look at the skills. That's probably the first time I've ever done that. So unload, 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 unload. So as you can see, my money's going shooting straight up. Yep. Refill. Refill. So if anything ever does go off of the map, you know, like them eggs back there, as you can see, you just refill it. So 51. Unload. Why would you do that? Put it in the same place. That's funny. So a full trailer of these is probably worth about £100,000. Just like the no. Oh, this is getting monotonous now. But you know what I mean. It's about £100,000. So yeah. So in them two trailers, there's oh, that is just annoying. But we can't sell them eggs. They're just annoying. But I got rid of the chickens because they weren't making any money. Chickens in this game, in my opinion, didn't make the money I wanted. One coop with 350 chickens, 360 or 380 did not. I'm sure like 380. A ridiculous amount of chickens apparently. And it just didn't. It just wasn't playing the game. It just wasn't having it. Right. So worker G. Who's that? That's not him. Right. So start engine. And can't remember what to do now. Ridge markers, no. Load, fold. Yep, that's it. Fold it up. There we go. So this is why you need a jet wash, because your equipment gets really mucky. And you probably think, well, it's only a game and it's mucky. But, and a big but, the value of the equipment goes down. So when you want to sell it, if you don't need it, the value of your equipment is low. And if the value of it is low, you're going to get a lower price. It's as simple as that. And that's how it is. So I'm going to send this tractor out rolling in a minute. Once I've just filled all these up. Start filling. No, don't do that. Yeah, it goes, because it's a mod, it goes a bit funky when you get next to water. You can like fill the trailer up with water, and yeah, it's quite funny. Yeah, it's gone all. Yeah, there we go. Stop filling. So yeah, this is what I mean, it's gone a bit weird. Yeah, the trails go a bit weird. What is actually interesting is... right. How do I do this? Let's download, disable. Right. Start filling. You see, stop filling. Change. Nope. This is what happened last time. Start filling. Yeah, you see, so that was full of water. But the water's in boxes, so you kind of need to detach. Yeah, so the mods are good, but then they're not that good because there's like mistakes. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're going to set the roller out. Need to turn around. Backwards when I'm driving. It's a bad idea, Mike. Right, send the roller out. Roll. Keep those doggies rolling, roll high. Oh. So the rollers are quite big, so you can literally just, you know, if you roller it every time as well, right? Yep. So if you just look up in the top corner, it says AI worker C finished. So that's $9 grand for nothing, absolutely nothing. I've literally just drove it there. Right, there we go. Yeah, so it's gonna save every 5 minutes. That's the way I set it because, you know, right. So yep. So I'm just gonna go to the contracts. So contracts new active. So that's complete. Because the contract was £9,000, but it was £1,000 to hire the stuff. Therefore, do you know what I mean? That's kind of how it works. I don't think it was quite £1,000, but anyway, £600 I said. So there you go. So collect that. There we go. I've got £8 grand, and I didn't do anything. So why are you... Activate. There you go. Go. Activate. There we go. So he's going to roll with that. Now what we can do is we can look on the map. And we look... yep. Fertilized. There we go. That bit he rolled. So, don't need rolling. Look again. Right, that bit doesn't need rolling. Yep, 75%. It should go up. Should. So what I am going to do is, because I've got 60k from the eggs, is pay back some of my loan repay. I'm probably going to keep 20 grand of it, yeah, because I've probably hopefully got another 200 grand coming from my lettuces. Okay. Let's just have a look how things are doing on streams. Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, my camera's gone, as you can see. So light stream's a bit rubbish for this sort of thing. Yep. Which is a bit weird. Yeah, so something's happened to Lightstream. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just... it's a bit rubbish. Because if you look up in the top corner, you've got a camera of the picture. It's just... why would you do that? I don't think it's me that's doing that as well. I don't think that's anything I can do. What I can do is I'll lock it, and then I will settings, go. That's the one. I don't understand. Why it's not coming up. It's just coming up with saying, you know, camera offline. But the camera is saying it's on, you know what I mean? I don't get that. I don't understand that. Let's hide it and let's show it. Sometimes it works, you know. So the settings, it's right. It's just Lightstream's a bit... yeah, Lightstream's a bit pants for that, isn't it? At the moment. But yeah. I don't understand why. Might come back online, you know. I'll do the old... we'll unplug it. And we'll plug it back in. Yeah, so I'm having camera difficulties, but you know, it's there. I don't get why we're having it. Oh. I don't understand that. Not a clue. Camera is failing. Webcam be unlock. Delete. Camera settings. Yeah, it should be that one. Let's mirror it. No, let's not mirror it. We'll look up again. Settings. Yeah, for some reason, Lightstream is not picking up my camera. It's barely even picking up my gameplay on the actual thingy, but you know, anyway, so yeah. So that's now rolling. Rolling. Yeah. So if we look on the map, there we go. That needs rolling. That's not done yet. That needs rolling, and that doesn't. So 75%, 72%, 75% after it's been rolled, 72 after it before it's been rolled. So that gives you them that percentage. I might be able to spray it again and get that up to 100% as well. Fertilizer. But yeah, poor camera. I don't get why it's not working. I honestly don't get why it's not working. And and YouTube's even worse. The camera is a picture of the gameplay, which is a bit weird. I don't get it. Copy to. Move to. Yeah, he's in gameplay. Game songs. I don't get it. I could delete, right? Yeah, we delete the camera. And then we will add the camera. This camera. Where is the camera? What can you see now? Oh, we've made a mess now, haven't we? Oop. Oop. Da, da, da. There we go. It This is just ants. I don't get why. I don't get that. I don't get it. Yeah. I wonder if it's because I'm using the free one. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're free, so you can have the best we can give you, which is going to be nothing really much. There you go. Yeah, well, that's kind of that, isn't it? It sucks, doesn't it? But yeah. Oh well. that is that, I suppose. So they're nearly finished rollering. Rollering doesn't take long because the size of the rollers, to be honest. They're absolutely massive. Oh, Heidi Yoshi in 99. She's playing on Dead by Daylight. That's pretty cool, that, guys. So if you're interested in that, HIDEYOSHI 099. Go see what she was looking at. Dead by Daylight. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. For some reason, mine is not playing ball. I don't understand what's going on. Get rid of that. I don't get the camera settings. Yeah. I don't get this. I don't get it. See, I've got the camera actually on. Actually on my. Yeah. If this is off, you can't see the picture in picture control video frame. Switch it off. You should see it. I don't get it. We're working and all, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just have a look at. Have we got another?